So PJ, how was the visa interview at the Chennai consulate like, and were you nervous?
Okay, that was actually so terrific because everyone was scared when they were
Okay.
like, okay, 2 days, right? One day is biometric, one day is for interview. So for biometric, it was okay because it's just biometric. You will just go and give the your biometric and you will come back, right? So you
Okay.
just have to have all your documents in your hand. That's the
Okay.
thing. And you just enter in. There's a long queue for biometric itself. They will send you like a group by group. They will
Okay.
send you like group one. So I had my biometric like 3 p.m. I went to my biometric area at 2 p.m. itself. I went like 1 hour before itself, but there were a lot of people. So they make a group of people by
Okay.
timing. If you are at 3 p.m., there's at one group.
Okay.
If you're 3:30 p.m., there will be another group. So they
Okay.
will send you group by group to the biometric area. You just get in, you will submit your documents, and you will give your biometrics.
Oh, okay.
That's it, and you're done. You will come back. That is fine. Biometric is easy. They don't do anything and all. But the visa interview day, likewise, for visa interview, I went like 1 hour earlier itself.
Okay.
There were a lot of people, lot of people. Also, one thing, never bring your phone. That's a mistake I made. I
Okay.
brought my phone, like, and never take any pictures in visa interview area.
Okay. So, attention viewers, PJ is saying that at the Chennai consulate,
Yeah,
don't go with your phone,
yeah,
and then don't take any pictures at the consulate. So in Ghana, what I know is you can go with your phone, but you can't take your phone inside where you are going to do the interview, and then you can't take pictures around the visa,
yeah.
the embassy. So it's actually the same thing, but he is saying that you shouldn't go with your phone when going to the Chennai consulate in
Yeah.
India.
If you have your parents, you just give it to them. They will
Okay.
have it. Like, do not. So in Chennai, instead, that's a scam. There will be a scam. What? Like, there will be a lot of auto drivers,
Okay.
three-wheeler drivers. They will be there. They will have this system. Like, we will keep your phone. Some people they forget. They bring their phone. They had no choice. They have to give the auto driver.
Okay.
I had to pay 4,000 rupees for them to keep the phone for 1 hour.
Wow.
Yeah, I had no choice. I had no choice. I can't get my phone inside. I
Yes.
don't have anybody. So it's better if you're coming with your friends or family, give the phone to their friends or family,
Okay.
because like it's very serious and thing. And I
Okay.
saw one parent, she just took a picture of her daughter entering into the visa interview.
Mm-hmm.
They just got her. They took her phone. They didn't allow her to get in. This is so stressful situation at the
They
time
didn't
of this.
allow her to do the interview.
They didn't allow her to do the interview.
Then this is a serious case.
Yeah.
So viewers, please take notes. Don't take any picture at the consulate.
Yep. So we will be wearing a nice costume. We want to take picture in front of visa interview.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do that, but please don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now to the main interview question that the visa officer asked you.
Yeah.
What questions were you asked?
So before, like when you ask about questions, I just want to give you some notes.
Okay.
Be honest with whatever the documents you are submitted.
Okay.
In because in documents you will mention like whether your parents are already in US, whether
Okay.
your relatives are in US.
Okay.
If you have mentioned your relatives are in US, you should mention in visa interview also.
Okay.
But if you didn't mention, like your aunt might be in US, but you didn't mention in the document, in interview you say otherwise, like yeah, my aunt is in US. That is a big black mark.
Okay.
So always remember, just be honest. If suppose when you upload the document, if you didn't mention about your aunt or something, please do not bring that topic when it's in visa interview.
Okay, that's a very good point. I was going to ask him
Yeah.
after this particular
Oh,
question, but it's good he brought it up.
yeah.
So please be honest. What he's trying to say is that, let's say you've written that your auntie is in the US or is not in the US in your document, but then when you got to the visa interview date, you are saying otherwise, that will get you a rejection. So please don't complicate things. Make sure that whatever you've presented in your documents, you are saying the exact thing during the visa interview.
Yes.
And then don't go with any false information. Be very honest. That's what PJ is trying to tell you.
Yeah. That's a serious thing. and they will give immediate rejection if they find
Okay.
it on it's not honest. So
Okay.
when it comes to interview question, there were like nine counters. Like
Okay.
so we had sent one by one.
Okay.
So there were a lot of rooms before getting into the visa interview counter. There were like
Okay.
many individual rooms. They send group of people.
Okay.
You will definitely get scared looking at the atmosphere.
Yes.
People come with rejection also. You will see some people coming out with rejection. If you have
Mm-hmm.
your red card in your hand, that means rejection.
Oh,
If you have a
okay.
green card in your hand, that means you're selected.
Oh, okay. I
So
think Ghana to the card differs.
oh
Mostly when you have the white, it
oh
means you've been
oh
like you've been approved.
oh yeah,
The white sheet will tell you how to pick
yeah,
your visa.
yeah. So like you can see people coming out holding their card. You can see some people have their rejection card. You get scared.
Yes.
You get scared really, because I got very much scared
Yes,
seeing
I
that. But
understand.
yeah, don't get scared. Whatever happens, happens. Just I entered into the counter, and she is like Chinese American. It depends. Like lot of some American, Chinese American, Latin American. Everyone will be there. Depends on the
Okay.
counter.
Okay.
My interviewer was Chinese American. She
Okay.
interviewed me. So also like sometimes you might have difficult in their accent.
Okay.
Don't worry, just ask them politely, like if you
Yes.
don't understand the question.
Yes.
Because if you don't understand the question and if you're answering something else, not understanding the question, that's a, that's not good. So
Yes.
if because depend on accent, they will understand that. If you don't understand the question, just ask them politely. They will
Yes.
ask you again. Okay, so that's why I brought up, because each they have their own accent, right?
Yes.
So that's the thing.
Yes. So please, one keynote, if you don't understand the question, you can tell the visa officer to kindly repeat whatever he or she said instead of trying to understand it in your own ways and
Yeah.
providing a different answer to the question you were asked. That is a red flag.
Yes.
So whenever you don't understand something, even if it's 3 times, ask them. They will repeat themselves for you to give them the right answer.
Yes. So when it comes to the questions, they ask me like the very first question they asked me like which university you got in US. So it happened to my friend Dilip Khanna, you know him.
Yes.
Yeah. So the
Hi,
mis-
Dilip.
yeah, the mistake he made is when he said the university, he said Northern Illinois University.
Oh.
It should not be Illinois. It should be Illinois.
Oh.
Okay, she corrected him.
Okay.
So the important thing is you should know how to tell your university name correctly.
Yes.
So that's the important thing.
Yes.
It's not accent issue. It's you should know the university name
Yes.
correctly.
If nothing at all, the
Yeah,
school, the name of the school you are
school must be
going.
correct. So
Yeah.
please, because like when we say our way of accent is different.
Yes.
So when we have s at the end, I will say Illinois, but
Yes.
it should pronounce like Illinois. Even I don't know about that.
Okay.
I had to know like after. So it's a basic question everyone will ask, like what's the name of the university you got in. That's the one thing. Second, like they will ask you like why do you want to join in this university, what motivates this particular university.
Okay.
You have to give them the correct answer to that university. There'll
Okay.
be a
So,
lot.
how did you answer that question?
So when I had my undergraduation research in batteries. I worked
Okay.
all my undergraduate research in batteries. So there is a professor in that university, Dr. Ingwen Chang. He is also working in batteries. So I had an interest on that professor, not
Okay.
on the university. You can say this answer. If you're
Okay.
choosing this university, you can say, I want to work in a professor. He is working in that university, so I want to go to that university.
No.
So
Okay. Okay.
that's a good thing,
Yes, a
actually.
good thing.
If you're mentioning this professor because of the professor I'm going, that's a good thing.
Yes.
You can mention
Yes.
that.
At least you have a valid reason you
Valid
are
reason
going
for that.
there.
Yeah. So that's a thing I told.
Okay.
That's a very good point, actually.
Yes.
They will say like, okay, you have some academic idea, you have
Yes.
some research idea that you are
Yes.
going to do that because
Yes.
you go there.
Yes.
So that's the thing. There is one guy beside me. He told the answer like his parents are in that area. Their parents are already in US.
Hmm.
Okay, he told them like his parents are in that area, so he wants to go here.
No.
That is not a right answer at
That's
all.
not the right answer.
That means you don't have any academic interest
Yes.
in the
You are
university.
going because of your family.
Family. That's not a, it's
Yes.
not a, so like
And I guess he wasn't approved. Was he approved?
he was not approved for two reasons. One is that reason. I will tell you the other reason. Okay.
Okay.
So just answer your question for that with your academic purpose
Okay.
because you're entering in years because of academia to study,
Okay.
not to work, not to stay, just to study. So
And
they,
even the name of the visa tells you why you are going to the US.
yeah,
It's F-1 visa and
yeah,
it's for academic purpose.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the second question. Second, they might ask some trickery question like, do you want to work in US? Do you want to stay in US after you did your uh,
After
after
your
your
studies.
studies?
Okay.
Never say you want to work in US. Never say. You should say after I studied, I will come back to my country
Yes.
because you are applying for F-1 student non-immigrant visa. It's
Yes.
not an immigrant visa. It's non-immigrant visa,
Yes.
which means after you studied, you should come back to your
To your
country.
country.
If you answer like no, after I study, I will find a good job in US, that
Mm.
means they think like you are going to stay in US.
Yes.
They don't want that. They don't want
Yes.
you to stay in US, to be
Yes.
honest. So
Yes.
like after you, they ask like just say after I did my studies, I will come back to my country.
Yes.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
Some people they might be working in India with their company sponsorship. They will go to US to study by their company requirement, so that those kind of people can say after I did my graduation I will come back to India, work in my company itself.
Yeah.
So it's like, so never say you will stay in US. This is
Okay.
another question.
Okay.
So then comes to the funding.
Okay.
Then the final and important question is funding.
Okay.
So when it comes to funding, if you have your offer letter, you're in safe zone. If
Yes.
you have your scholarship, everything, you're in safe zone. You just
Yes.
say university sponsoring, they will take you. Okay, you're highly qualified because university is offering you money.
Yes.
You're highly qualified. They don't 99 percentage they don't give you any rejection if you
Yeah.
have an offer letter. If not, if you're paying on your own,
Okay.
you should submit a proper and valid documents. Like if your father is paying for that, you should submit all the bank balance and
Yes.
your father's pay income check, everything you have to submit all
Yeah.
the documents related to that. Or if you applied for loan
Okay.
from the bank, you should have a proper document from the bank.
Okay.
Okay, so it applies even after you come to US.
Mhm.
I have a friend. He came to US. In while taking visa interview, he gave an answer like his father is financing for all his studies.
Okay.
But after he came to US, his brother in US is financing for his studies. So he got a letter from US Immigrant Office that you said in visa interview your father is paying for your education, but there
Okay.
is no document after you come to US. Your father is still paying. So yeah, it happens.
Wow, this is serious.
Yeah,
I've
so
never heard about
they
something
will
like this
deport
before.
you back. Even if you're in US, there are a lot of things. Immigrant, if you're in US, you will be always watching. You will be
Oh.
always watch. Your record will be always recorded. What you're doing, how you're getting paid, everything.
Mhm.
So the way you're in F1 visa, the
Mhm.
record that you're submitted in your visa interview visa, that must be followed.
Oh, okay. So this is a very good point, and honestly, I've never heard of something like
Yeah.
this till today. So most of us we think after the visa interview, that's all. Even if we submit fake documents and we are lucky enough to have our visas approved, that's all. Please, that is not all. So make sure that whatever you are submitting is genuine. Okay, so PJ, what tips do you have for our brothers and sisters who will be having their F1 visa interviews soon at the Chennai consulate in India?
So I remember when I took the visa interview, I was so nervous the days before I was taking the interview.
Okay.
But I had my friends, so I would say like just practice yourself, practice. As she mentioned, take lot of mark. The
Yes.
more you practice, the more confident you have to attend
Yes.
the interview. So
Yes.
that's the important thing. Second, the thing is like whatever comes, it happens. So do not
Yes.
get nervous.
Yes.
Not get nervous. Have all the document verify 10 times. Doesn't matter. Verify 10 times, like whether you're having all the documents or not before coming to the interview.
Yes.
You should have all the documents.
Yes.
Okay. Also, do not bring your phone, as I said.
Okay.
Okay. Also, yeah, be confident, be fresh, be early. If you come late, most of your confidence will be gone. So
Yes.
be early to the interview,
At least one
or
hour.
at least 1 hour. Yeah,
Yes.
be early. That will give you time to relax yourself, and
Yes.
you can attend.
Yes.
Yeah, and be honest. That's important. Be honest.
Be honest. In fact, PJ has taught us so much, and if you are able to follow whatever he said here, I don't think you will be rejected, okay? Because no consulate or visa officer would like to reject a good student,
Yes.
and then he has given you almost all the tips in order for you to get your F1 visa approved. And to those of you who are watching me and have gotten their F1 visas rejected, just know that it's not the end of the world. Know why you were rejected, reapply, practice. Do not be nervous when it gets to the time for your interview, and you will do well. You'll get approved the next time. And the most important thing is be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Okay, thank you so much for
Thank you,
coming
Happy.
today. I'm very glad, and then thanks for sharing your experience with us. It will go a long way to help other applicants. And to our viewers, this is the end of the interview with PJ on how he got his F1 visa approved. If you have learned something from this video, please like the video, subscribe to this channel, and most importantly, share this video with your colleagues as it will help them to also get their F1 visas approved. Until next time, please take care and then keep pursuing your dreams. I love you also so much. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.